Hello and happy Marketing Monday. This week we are coming to you from Laguna, California, where it is absolutely stunning. And I am here with Carolyn King. Carolyn is a freelance content creator, doing primarily writing, but you also do, email creation, things like that. So Carolyn, I am so excited to talk to you. We work together and I don't really get to see you in person all that often.
I know. That's the joy of remote freelancing.
Absolutely.
You get to meet people when you're traveling.
Yeah, I love it. So today we're talking about why should you use a copywriter over AI?
Well, AI has obviously become a big topic recently, and a lot of people have been relying on it more and more, especially copywriters. We do that too, but there is still value to having a real-life copywriter. Google is able to suss out AI pretty well, and a lot of the AI programs seem to produce pretty redundant copy. And one of my fears is that if I were to take something word for word, another person trying to write the same article might be copying the same thing. And you don't want to get hit for paraphrasing things or plagiarizing. So
I think the big one for me is always the SEO impact. I know with SEO content, Google is looking for that extra layer, which is that experience layer. And so if you're writing it and using AI, it doesn't necessarily have that experience to base it off of. I also think sometimes the language feels a little bit off. Yeah,
it can feel very repetitive too. Even once you just start using AI, you start to notice their formatting is very similar.
I've noticed like Game Changer is a common one.
Overall is how they finish every
I didn't notice that. The other one I noticed, like Unlock is, but then it's kind of like, all right, is it somebody using that word or is it somebody using AI? So if we shouldn't be using AI, the question I have for you, because this happens to me all the time, is how should we get over writer's block? Like, what are your tips and tricks? Because I know that's the biggest challenge when writing yourself, and you're like, oh, maybe I'll just throw it in AI and see what I get.
Yeah, well, AI can be a great partner for overcoming writer's block. If I'm still in work mode and I just want to shake things up, I might ask AI to say something in a different way. And I'll pretty much never use what they generate, but maybe a word will spark a new idea for a sentence structure. So that helps. I also find that sometimes just taking a break helps. You need to give your brain a break to come back with things with fresh eyes. And I also love, since I often write about things that I'm not personally an expert on, I like going on YouTube and hearing from real life experts on
that's such a good idea.
Matter. Yeah, and then you have more confidence that what you're writing about, you're reflecting their tone, the way that they speak to their audience. You can kind of emulate that. So those are some of my strategies.
I think one of my big things is I'll type in, like, give me 20 different headlines for this. And then I'll go, okay, here's a piece. I like this, I like that, and then I'll meld it together and make my own kind of like version of it. But like going back to what you said about just like taking a break and rejuvenating, I think that's so important no matter what kind of work that you do. So even if you're content creating or your marketing strategy or business strategy or even just everyday life, we all need that little break. And that's why like places like this are just so nice to like come refresh. We got a nice breakfast together. We get to hang out, see the sunshine, feel a little bit looser, toss some ideas back and forth.
Definitely.
Yeah. So collaboration, I feel like, is also such an important part.
Yeah.
So Carolyn, if people want to find you for some content work, where can they find you?
Well, I'm on LinkedIn, Carolyn King. You can find me there. Also, sorry, should I say my email or?
No, I wouldn't. No, I'll put that in there. We'll just cut it there.
Yes,
I'll snip it together.
Yeah, LinkedIn is probably the best spot.
All right. Well, Carolyn, it was so nice to have you on Marketing Monday. Thanks for talking about writing and AI and content creation.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was great to chat and to enjoy this view.
Yeah. Bye. Have a great Marketing Monday.